First, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with gray trim, fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Camagüey, Cuba. He weighed in at a ready 236 1/2 pounds. His record stands at 31 wins, 1 loss, with 26 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, looking to avenge his only loss and to become the first ever heavyweight world champion from Cuba. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting and fearsome heavyweight world contender, introducing Luis King Kong Ortiz. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the longest reigning heavyweight world champion in boxing today, wearing gold trunks with white trim, fighting out of and representing his home of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He weighed in 219 1/2 pounds with a sensational record of 41 wins, no losses and 1 draw. He has 40 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the U.S. Olympic bronze medalist and the acclaimed knockout artist, tonight making the 10th defense of his title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, reigning and defending WBC heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Quicker than he has. He's still doing that powering thing, and you know, this is what you can't do because Ortiz really wants to go after him. You know, he felt he was really close the first fight, and doesn't want to waste the second time out and allow Deontay to get the better of him.
In their first fight, Wilder was very defensive in the early going, very wary of that powerful left hand that Ortiz keeps tucked. In his last couple of fights, Joe Goosen, Ortiz has been very active with his jab. I wonder if we're going to see a little more of that tonight.
Well, you know, Deontay Wilder has such a long reach that you see he's trying to stay on top of the jab of Ortiz, which is what you want to do. You want to control the jab of the southpaw so he can't measure you. Now, one thing I do notice is Deontay started moving to his left, which is the direction he was going in when he got hurt in the first fight. Most of the fight, 90% of the fight in the first fight, Wilder was moving to his right. The opposite way of what's normal when you fight a southpaw, and I think it threw Ortiz off his game. Now, again, like I said, the 2 times he got hurt, he was right in the position he's in right there.
Wow, that's a big left hand by Ortiz.
That was a big left hand, and Ortiz was going for it a bit early. It was looping, not as straight as he usually throws it.
And you can see how fast he is with that left as well.
Wilder was sitting on the rope. He just lined himself up right in front of Ortiz. He's got to be on one side or the other, preferably keep moving to your right. Okay, and there was a little left hook by Wilder there. But I'll tell you, Wilder had a lot of success in the first fight moving to his right. You know, you got to remember, some southpaws expect right-handers to move in that direction to their jab side, so they got you timed real well. They know how to really get that left hand on you if you move into their jab side. So
Ortiz is cut right now. I don't know where the cut is, either on top of the head or right on his right eye, but he's bleeding.
Yeah, there's a little blood that is streaking down his chest, Lennox. I didn't see exactly, but there it is, the right side near the temple. Well, didn't see the punch either on that.
Wilder did throw a little sharp little left hook, which he was working on in camp. I had somebody that was inside of the camp with him sparring, and they told me they really went to work on the hook. So he did throw a little short hook that touched Ortiz, and that may have caused it.
I tell you, it's been a slow first round, but there is the threat of menace throughout. You can, at any moment, you realize this fight could change.
By Wilder. The jab followed by the right. We'll see what Ortiz tries to do. Oh, anxious moments here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Jab comes out by Luis Ortiz right to the midsection of Deontay Wilder. Both men picking their spots. Sweeping left that misses by Wilder. Ortiz came back with a straight left that missed. Look at Wilder's eyes. He's so locked in. Both men extremely focused, knowing that one punch can end the fight. 80 seconds left here in the second. A right hand to the body that was blocked by Ortiz. So far, it's an even round. A left to the body by Ortiz. Jab by Deontay Wilder, still hasn't landed his trademark right hand. There's a straight left by Ortiz. Ortiz crowding Deontay Wilder, comes forward. But Wilder gets right back to the center of the ring. He's so athletic as Wilder. A jab for Wilder. Final moments of the second. Jab by Wilder, and that ends the second. 4-12. There is Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder. I think Ortiz did enough to win that second round. I think Ortiz, and you see the punches. Neither man has really landed anything definitive. Total punches thrown, there you saw. Just goes to show you that the heavyweights are so powerful. Both men respect each other a considerable amount. A left hook, a left to the body by Ortiz. Left hook by Deontay Wilder. Well, there's a straight left that backed up Deontay Wilder, wondering if Ortiz feels as if he has Wilder hurt. He backed up Wilder with that straight left. And Ortiz is changing his levels a little bit. Wilder trying to use feints. Potentially a matchup with Wilder and Fury, a rematch if Wilder's successful tonight against Luis Ortiz. There's that right hand. It was blocked by Luis Ortiz. There's a left to the body, and Wilder pounds his chest as to say, come on. But back comes Luis Ortiz, just over the halfway mark of round 3. Combustible elements with Ortiz and Wilder. Both men are chiseled in this heavyweight championship main event. We'll see if Ortiz can continue to fight. I mean, this is a pace that favors Ortiz. And if you're Wilder, I'm curious to see if he's going to use his jab. But as Wilder has talked about many times, you have to be perfect against me for 36 minutes. Oh, there's a big overhand left. And a left to the body by Ortiz. Ortiz has said that he knows he's got to pitch nearly a perfect game against Wilder. Here's a right hand that connects flush for Wilder, but Ortiz comes forward. He ate it well. Wilder's eyes are opening up. Nearing the end of the third round. A left to the body by Luis Ortiz.
Jab out a bit. Even if he just throws the right hand, don't try.
And that's the end of the third. To take a look at some of the replay. We are into round 4. Again, history on the line for both. Wilder can become the 6th fighter to successfully defend the heavyweight championship of the world 10 consecutive times. Would be the 6th guy to do so. for Ortiz. He would be the first Cuban to win the heavyweight championship of the world and the second oldest fighter to capture the heavyweight crown. The oldest, George Foreman, at 45. He did it in November of 1994 here at the MGM Grand when he knocked out Michael Moore. Luis Ortiz entered this fight a considerable underdog, almost a 5-1 underdog. Jab coming out by Deontay Wilder. Ortiz aiming to close the distance. There's a big left hand that missed. Another one. Wilder smiling, almost inviting Ortiz in. Jab comes out by Wilder. There's a right hand, a straight left by Ortiz. Another one. 3 big lefts, and Wilder pounds his chest and says, come on, let's fight. Here we go. The crowd rises to their feet. You have to love the champion's determination to want to engage in a firefight at times. But Ortiz backs up. He's not rushing in. Could be head games by Wilder to draw him in so he can land his signature straight right hand. Quite a bit of Cuban fans in attendance here at the MGM Grand. You hear chants of Ortiz, Ortiz. Under a minute remaining here in the fourth. It's looking similar to that of the first fight. Very similar when it comes to the athletic chess match between Wilder and Ortiz. Both men have gotten better, but both men, styles make fights. And these two gentlemen are almost made for one another. Under 30 seconds left in round 4. Wilder looking to throw it. There's a right hand that was blocked by Ortiz, but it caught the attention of the Cuban. There's a left right to the body of Wilder. That's the end of the fourth. Luis Ortiz. It's very possible that he could have won the first 4 rounds. Average punches a round. They're not throwing much, but it just goes to show you as to how dangerous they are. But Ortiz, oh, there's a straight left that connected by Ortiz. Wondering if Wilder is looking to bring Ortiz into those deep waters and try to finish him off late. The jab by Wilder, and dueling chants of Wilder and Ortiz. Back comes Ortiz. Ortiz's confidence is growing, but he must remain diligent with his defense because you could get caught at any one moment. All Wilder needs is one punch. He has a knockout percentage of 95%. There's a right, a left over the top. That missed as Ortiz ducked underneath. Wilder is being more active here in the 5th. There's a left right to the body by Luis Ortiz. Ortiz is fighting a brilliant fight. And Ortiz looked for the left to the body. Wilder got out of the way in impressive athletic fashion. Oh, there's a jab that caught the attention of Wilder as we have 60 seconds left in the 5th. Nothing like watching two top heavyweights colliding in the ring with so much on the line. History, legacy, championship gold. Ortiz with the jab right, or the left to the body. Wilder covering up. Ortiz is focusing in on the body of Wilder. There's a right hand that barely missed Ortiz. Oh my. That was a big swing and a miss as Wilder ate a straight left from Luis Ortiz. Nearing the end of the fifth with Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. A better round for Wilder. There's a right hook by Ortiz, and that is the end. Deontay Wilder aiming for his 10th consecutive title defense. Luis Ortiz is trying to become the first Cuban to win the heavyweight championship of the world. Ray Flores ringside here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. And Ortiz starting off round 6 aggressive. Wilder popping out his jab. Wilder with a wide base. He has his feet spread apart, quite wide. It is. Both men know what is on the line, and neither man wants to make a mistake. It could be catastrophic if they do make a mistake. Herman Caicedo and company, they have put together a brilliant game plan. You know, Mark Brilliant and JD's always have Deontay Wilder ready to fight. Into the 6th. 100 seconds left here in our 6th round. Jab for Wilder. Trying to answer back is Ortiz. Wilder seems to be reluctant to throw the jab. Now he throws it. Doubling up on the jab now as the Bronze Bomber has a high connect percentage with his jab. That's not happening here tonight. Oh, there's a left hook. Answering back with a right hook was Ortiz. Ortiz is fighting so well, cool, calm, and collective, but as is Deontay Wilder, there is no signs of panic from the champion. There's a left-handed block by Wilder. Ortiz advancing forward. Doubling up on the jab was Ortiz. Herman Caicedo telling Ortiz he wants him to throw. They don't want Ortiz to remain stationary because that gives Wilder a better target. Ortiz is jabbing well, moving the slight little movements that could very well be giving Wilder some issues. Under 10 seconds remaining here in the 6th. Oh, they got close, and round 7 scheduled for 12. Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz. Wilder with a left hook to the body of Ortiz. We'll see if Wilder picks up the pace here in the second half of the fight. There's some ringside observers who have Ortiz ahead 5-1. I even think I saw a scorecard of 6-0 from media observers. There's a left hook to the body by the champion. He's trying to size up Ortiz. A straight left. They both try to size each other up. A left hook by Wilder. There's a straight left by Ortiz. They both are now swinging at close distance. Like two big sluggers that could end the night with one swing. Anticipation. People here in Las Vegas on the edge of their seats. We greatly appreciate you joining us wherever you are around the world. Wilder using his jab. But even for Deontay Wilder, he isn't throwing as much as he has during the course of his career. A lot of respect that he has for King Kong, a right hand by Wilder. There's a right hand by Wilder that missed. This is a tactical fight between two men who have one-punch erasers. There's a right hand, and Ortiz shrugs it off as to say, come on, man. What was that? Under a minute left here in the 7th. High drama here in the fighting capital of the world as Ortiz plots forward. A left hook to the body by Wilder. There's a left, a straight left that connects by Ortiz. He might have Wilder hurt. A left to the body by Ortiz. Ortiz picking up the pace. Ortiz trying to cut off the ring, overhand left. Now Wilder needs to get back in the center as King Kong trudges forward. A right hand, down goes Ortiz. Oh my goodness. This one is over. There is a reason why he is the baddest man on the planet. Example right there as Deontay Wilder has once again finished off Luis Ortiz in spectacular fashion. He is now the 6th heavyweight in history